I was a disc jockey from being a kid, from being about 15. So I was always connected to music. And I finally got a real music job when I was 24, which was at EMI as a salesman. And within about a year and a half, I'd moved into promotions. So I used to represent all my artists to radio and television.
Women, have you got a regular girlfriend?
Well, actually, I'm off girls at the moment because of a very unpleasant experience. I was married, actually. And it was a postal marriage. But I wrote to this girl and we arranged to get married. And it lasted 35 minutes and I've not seen her since.
I started with EMI on July the 1st, 1974. And I left them, moved down here, and I actually left EMI in 2004. So quite a long time. Very long career, and as a, you know, nobody works for the same company for 30 years these days. It's quite incredible. I've been lucky to do so many things. Been with some pretty freaky people. You know, I love working with MC Hammer. That was a real buzz. He was completely nuts. And as I was head of promotion in the UK, he insisted that I be at every concert. Hammer was very good. You know, but the big gems are Queen. I love being with Queen. I mean, just because you go special places and people, you know, people let you in to see magic. I only ever met Freddie about 5 times, Freddie Mercury. One of the times was we had a party for Queen at a restaurant called Nikita's in Knightsbridge in London. All of Queen were there for a start, and we all had dinner, and as we were sort of moseying about afterwards, the place was lit with candles, and I just glanced across the room about 15 feet away, and I saw Brian's hair on fire. He'd backed into a candle, so I dived, shoved everybody out, dived across the room and started battering him around their head, and Jim Beach, our manager, was saying, "What are you doing? What are you doing?" I said, "He's on fire, he's on fire." I've been very, very lucky, and a lot of it is luck. You know, luck is the thing. You know, I'm just in the right place at the right time. I mean, you know, I was kind of okay at my job. Some successes. It's very stressful, very, very stressful, because if somebody gave you a record to make a hit and you didn't make it a hit, then it wasn't the artist's fault or the A&R man that decided it was the promotion man's fault. It didn't happen. So it was really stressful, and I did suffer quite badly from anxiety quite often. But I just learned to work my way through it and take from there. My ending of my career was really quite interesting. I'd actually been out for lunch with a guy called Grant Thomas, very good friend, and Grant was the manager of Crowded House. So I just had lunch with him. I came back, and my boss bounced into my office. He said, "I've got some news for you." I said, "Oh, really?" He said, "Yeah." He said, "We're making you redundant." I said, "Oh." I said, "That's not great news, is it?" I'd worked there for 30 years, and they said, "Well, we can only give you, I think it was 14 years termination pay." I said, "Well, I've worked for you guys for another 16 years, 30 years." I said, "It's not good enough." I said, "I can't accept that." I said, "I've done everything you wanted me to. I've moved down here. It's not been easy." So I said, "Nah, I'm not going to do it." And the most wonderful thing happened. 2 of my artists who worked at the Pet Shop Boys and Bob Seger in the States got in touch with the guys at the top of EMI, and basically they sorted my deal out for me. And I ended up with quite a reasonable settlement. And I've still got a couple of dollars left to come and have a beer. The Six Strings is very important to me. It is a major part of my social. But now I'm a bird watcher. How about that? I'm a bird watcher. I run a Facebook group called Central Coast Birders, and we've got just short of 600 members, all on the Central Coast. So I know where all the birds are, and it's true. It's a really wacky thing to do. I'm getting on a bit, so I haven't got an awful lot of time left, but I'll make the best of it. that's kind of it. I've still got some music friends around here. I still listen to a lot of music, obviously. That never stops. I like to be in contact with it as much as I possibly can. My problem is I don't want to be relied upon, you know. So I've reached that stage where I can't do a job because I don't want to be there when I don't want to be there. I want to be able to clear off. And that's gone, for me, that's gone reasonably well in the years I've been retired. And, you know, I love my dogs. I've got 2 dogs. I've been on the Central Coast. A bit demanding sometimes, but, you know, no, it's fun.